Hey, everybody. Welcome to our living room.
Yes. It's so nice to all be in the same place.
We us panelists here decided to go like the one house option. So, Robin and Meri might not be on board with it, but we are. So,
Definitely.
we built the one house, and the lake is still dried, but we're praying for rain.
He was an extra large, sexy delivery dog.
Let me say hi to everybody real quick.
Hello.
Let me just get pizza. Oh, there we are. Hello, perfectly imperfect, Ellie, Seraphim, J Freak.
Oh, I didn't even say hello to everybody.
Ellie, Mel B, Terry Talks, Ruth Ann, Patty, Christina B, Ruth Ann. Sorry, I did not hook up my mouse yet, so I'm still using the touch screen. Barbie, hi. I'm getting better with the touchscreen. Mara, hello. Mara just had a good weekend.
Mara!
Chilling with the cast for Angela's birthday. Ashley Nicole, hello.
Hi, J Freak.
I said hi to you, Ellie. But hi again, Ellie. Hi, Sophie. Truly Loving Life, hello. Fire Truck, hello. In the background. Maria, hello. Niece Pineapple, Coco, Wicked, Criddle. I think
Patty. Can we get Patty?
Addie. Hi, Addie.
Oh, I meant Patty. Patty and Addie.
Patty,
oh,
Addie.
okay. I miss Patty.
Any Addies?
Addie.
Mari, hi. Okay, so we had to talk about Sister Wives because I mean, like, come on. So, and I'm a little disappointed that this was like the season finale, right? Like, this show needs to keep going. I want it just all the time, like, and like not get an annoying, like, 90 Day Fiance all the time type of way, but like just like more, So next week's the tell all. And
there's three scheduled days for the tell-all.
So at least we have 3 more weeks of it, right? And that's how I felt when Beverly Hills was ending. I'm like, oh God, Beverly Hills is ending, but at least we have 3 parts of it. A tell-all. Oh, that's a reunion. So with all what? Go ahead.
It was recorded like a whole year ago, though, right? It's not like we're in.
Yeah, they're behind.
Okay, so yeah, they could have gotten Thanksgiving and Christmas in. Come on, let's see what's gonna happen.
Right? They're back in what we watched is 2021, right? Christmas and Thanksgiving 2021. Right. So hey, Linda, but let's get into it. A lot to discuss, and here we go. Hey,
sorry, it's moving on.
I'm going to give this to Maria to lead because she's the excellent note taker, and she's gonna lead us in this one.
Okay, so we've started out. They have gathered with the hopes of discussing Janelle's plans because she has her plans ready. She wants to show them and I guess discuss. And it's the first time that they've been together since Christine left, and also the first time since Kody has had COVID.
Right. And like, listen, Kody had it so bad. So like, let's just all like give him like, a silent prayer real quick for his just for more recovery for you, Kody Brown, because man, I had COVID so bad. Oh man.
Those people who only hit it 3 days, they don't know what I went through.
Some of you guys only lost your sense of smell and taste. I mean, that's pretty terrible.
Man, like, you don't know what I went through, man. And Robin. Man. So I'm sorry. Go ahead, Maria.
He did say that. You don't know what I went through. Yeah, he did say that. He's still weak and tired.
But wait, was Kody like ever like in the hospital, like on a ventilator, or like?
No, it was the regular kind of bad, though. It was the normal kind of bad. Like you, probably the same way that you had it, right? You weren't in the hospital either, but you were sick for a while.
Oh yeah, no, we were, and when were we? Like that was actually right back after Angela's birthday last year. We got hit with it. Yeah, but like for us, like when we had it, it was like we had no energy. Like we just couldn't move, and like that was like for like what, a couple of weeks, and just like and like I get the brain fog, which I still have. Man, damn brain fog.
I do have a little bit of that, but I had it before too. So
listen, right? I mean, guys, he had like that 99.8 degree temperature. So there's that.
Business.
He was. He was probably like in an ice bath. Poor Robin. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, the ice from it. You had to do everything for him because he's like, oh my God, don't get my curls wet.
Ammonium dichlocide may ruin my perm, Robin said. So I don't know.
So they're there to discuss the house plans, but instantly Robin has derailed the conversation from even happening by bringing up the divorce and what a wake-up call it's been. And Janelle's like, I don't even know why we need to discuss this. I don't have, I don't need to process this. Why does everybody need to process this?
Man.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I'm not sure which one I like better in the way that they do talk about stuff. Whether it's Janelle and just avoid, or it's Robin who wants to talk everything out.
I don't think Robin wants to talk anything out.
I kind of think she's trying to get Kody to do that. I think
Robin's trying to be like, oh, look, I'm like, the person trying to keep this family together. Like, no, and then like, oh my God, I can't. Like, we just lost Christine, and that took me by such surprise.
Robin is trying to pawn Kody off on the other ones, and she's seeing that. Oh
no, she's not trying to pawn him off on anybody. She got him all to herself now, and that's what she loves.
I think it was her goal from the beginning.
I don't know. I don't know what her goal was, but Kody brings up, the idea of one house. He's like, nobody wants one house, and. Robin was like, well, Christine didn't want one house.
Surprisingly, Janelle was the only one on board. Go ahead. Sorry, Maria.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And Janelle even said, she's like, I was the only one that was ever on board. Everybody else was sort of like, maybe. But yeah, she was the only one. And then so Janelle's like, so do you guys still not want one house? And Robin's like, well, after how we've treated each other through this COVID thing, no.
not until our family gets our shit together. And I love how like everyone's cursing now. Like, even Janelle curse. I'm like, oh, Janelle.
They
like,
do.
F word.
Mormons curse.
They do. Some of them do. Some of them definitely do. Some of them have other words that they say, like, oh my Lanta and stuff like that. But
like, oh, sugar. Like, I'm sorry. Like,
I love it when it happens. I love to see him. What?
Let's see. So yeah, Robin doesn't want to, and then Kody's like, oh, this whole thing is just revealing how our family. And of course, Robin, she just keeps going, yeah, it's revealing it. So now we need to fix this stuff. That's all she kept talking about.
Man. Oh, man. Thank you, Mara. Oh, man. Thank you for that $9.99 super chat, Mara. Oh, man. Like, these wives, they're just driving me crazy. I'm like pulling my tendrils out. Sorry. Go ahead. I'm having Maria lead the show and I keep interrupting. Ahead,
no, that's your job. That's your job. Okay, so now Now Robin is in a really dark place from all of this, from everything that's happened. She's in a dark place. And, then Janelle starts talking about, how Kody has told her stories about things that Robin said that Christine did. It was a real, game of telephone going on, trying to get everybody to realize what a terrible wife Christine was.
And didn't Janelle say that Robin, you're full of shit because you know exactly what's happening? I mean, she didn't say full of shit point blank, but pretty much point blank.
She might have said. Yeah. No, it was definitely everything that Robin was doing was driving Janelle crazy, but she's really good on the spot of just keeping it together more times than not. Let's see. Robin said, "Oh no, I don't talk to Kody about this. I've learned a long time ago that venting to Kody about things just makes things worse, so I don't do it. It ruins my relationship with him." But it's like,
of course, he finds another wife.
But he just said you told. Janelle says that Kody has told her stuff you said, so it's like, okay.
Wait, I have a request, Maria. All right, so let me get this in the right order.
That's a lot of words.
All right. And those are 3 different types of speech patterns. So this is gonna be a rough one, but for you, Wicked, I got it. Okay. Oh man, hibbity bibbity Williams. Right? Goal.
Came into my house.
Write it down.
Oh man, hibbity
12:06.
There we go, Wicked. Thank you. Did I do good?
You did it.
It was perfection. It was perfection. Okay, so then we have Meri. She's chiming in. She's like, I can't help but notice basically how my situation with Kody is paralleling everything that happened with Christine, except in this situation, Cody's Christine and Meri is Kody, right? Because everything that he's accusing Christine of doing, he's doing to Meri. She wants to work on it. He doesn't want to work on it.
And there's Meri in the confessional just biting her tongue. She's like, and waiting for you. Finally, Meri says something, not to anybody else while present. In the confessional, she has no problem. But
right.
she's
trying to win Kody back, right? Ugh.
And she's like, but everything that Christine went through with Kody is happening to me. But I don't know if I should say it, but I'm going to say it. But then she doesn't say it to anybody except the producers in the confessional. Well, okay, Meri. And then,
yeah.
And then you have Kody after Meri says that the next screen, and I might be jumping ahead, Maria, but doesn't Kody say and then Cody's in the confessional. Wait, hold on. Let me get my tendrils. There we are. That oh, Meri's here, and why the fuck is she here? And I still want her to leave.
Pretty much,
right or wrong.
Yeah.
He's like, why is Meri here? Why is Meri
don't
here?
want her around? He doesn't want her around anymore, no.
Why is she, and she's and she's telling Robin, yes, I've been here. I'm going to open my mouth. 6 years, 10 years, 12 years, 20 years. I've been here. This is my choice. And then you have Kody. Why is she still here? But then he's talking about how good, or how hurt he is that his wives are leaving him or whatever. And he's and he goes to Meri, I wouldn't spit on you if you were on fire. Huh?
Yeah, he says he's exhausted, and if you're not with me, you're against me, and F off. That's what he said, which felt like a weird thing to say in that moment.
Here's our title. Here's our title for this
Why
live.
did he say that then? It was a weird place to say it to me. Why are you telling her to F off? Because she is with you. I was real confused by the editing on that. I don't know. So, yeah, he's ironically, Meri's trying to support me, and I don't want to be in a relationship with her anymore. So, yeah. So, Robin just is quiet, right? As Meri says that.
I told the kid it wasn't security. get this one out, like to Mary, like, hi, can you get this wife who I haven't touched in years to just vacate? I mean, he's saying so much that he's like trying to fight for like his marriages and trying to make things right, and doesn't want he's so upset about the divorce. But how could you be so upset about a divorce and on the other side of the dime, you're saying, Mary, leave. I don't want you here. Huh?
Yep.
Because he doesn't want Mary to be the one to console him. He's mad at her. He will never forgive her, ever. And when he looks at her, knives shoot out of his eyes and stab her in the forehead.
For reals.
So, yes.
For reals.
It'll always be that way.
You know, it's funny you say that because I just finished watching it before we went live. And in the preview for next week, Kody made it sound like he was going to try to reconcile with Meri, and Christine got mad about it. And it was like,
well, no, he said, like, Christine didn't know that me and Meri were trying to reconcile. And like both Meri and Christine were like, this is news to me, motherfucker. Like I was like, what?
When?
Well, yeah. I guess maybe, and Kody doesn't like tight spaces, i.e. Janelle's fifth wheel. So how is he going to be comfortable living in Mary's knot in Boo Radley's tree? Like, that's not going to work out for him either. Like, I don't know.
At this point, Janelle says, I don't know if I really want to do the work. I feel like I'm being forced to choose between my kids and this group of people. And my kids don't feel welcomed.
Because they're not.
They're not. Yeah. It's like Kody said that my kids need to apologize if they want to show up to Christmas. And then, okay, so then Kody goes, this is where he says, I'm not having Garrison and Gabriel around acting like the alcoholic family that's acting like nothing's happening. That's not that nothing happened.
I tried. I had nothing.
Why did you say that? Like, I mean, listen, they just sort of plowed right over it, but it was like.
But then, like, Janelle's like, no, Kody, it's just not them. It's like it's all your kids. Like, and Cody's like, wait, what?
He's like, wait, what? No, they're not.
That's news to me.
And Garrison hate me, and Janelle's like, all my kids hate you. Like all 6 of them.
There's a general disgruntlement. That's what she said.
And that's what Logan, Hunter, Gabe, Garrison, Savannah, and Madison. All 6 of them don't like you. And like we know Christine's kids aren't really, with the exception of
Gwen.
No. Who was the one just at Robin's house?
McKelty.
Oh, McKelty.
Was that McKelty?
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
All Christine's kids, with the exception of McKelty, can't stand them. So that's 11 kids already. And, I don't know where Mariah stands. And then you have like Robin's kids, which, obviously love him so much. And only 2 of those kids from Robin are Kody's, even though he adopted them. Like, let's call a spade here. So it is what it is.
Just wait. Just wait.
Right. So Kody feels like the fact that all of his kids, are unhappy with him is proof that Janelle is working behind the scenes.
Leo is Mariah. Leo is now.
Oh,
Mariah.
Sorry.
We got to imprint that on your brain.
Yeah, like, I always see her as Mariah. Like, but no, they never talk. She hasn't been. He has not been brought up on the show.
They.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They is plural.
Yes.
Right.
They and them are their pronouns. Leon and or Leo.
Yeah, it's hard to say because the Instagram is like Leo the lion and
Yeah.
Okay, well, we haven't heard from. I'll just say Mary's only child, so we
Just
don't
remember,
know.
everybody.
Sorry.
Remember though that in the show, no one is calling them Leo or Leon yet. So in the
Right.
show, for us, when we're talking about the show if it's brought up, so we apologize if we.
Me
Yeah,
too,
you don't
Mara.
worry.
Like, I'm sorry.
We want to respect identities and stuff. It's just on the show.
Thank you, Abby.
Yes.
You covered that perfectly.
And at any rate, we don't know where that person stands, and all Janelle's kids hate him, with the exception of McKelty. So Janelle has 6, Christina has 6. McKelty is the only one that likes him. So you're down 11 children at this point.
Right.
So I can't stand you.
Does she put up with him because she likes Robin? And he kind of comes with Robin. You know what I mean? Because it's the connection with McKelty is Robin more than him, in my opinion. Because she was ready to go put toilets on the lawn, if you remember. So I'm thinking it's the Robin connection and not necessarily the daddy connection.
Could be. Yeah, and so all of this is proof, not that Kody needs to reach out to his kids and have a better relationship, but it's proof that Janelle is sabotaging that relationship with his kids. You know, Janelle's like, wait, like you're never around. What do you want me to do?
even Hannah, is it Savannah?
Wicked just I think wrote it out good here. Mariah is now Leo/Leon earlier this year. Audrey is now living as well. Now you just confused me even more. All right,
yes,
let's just walk away from the subject.
And Audrey kept his name as Audrey.
Yep, still Audrey.
Still Audrey. So he is.
But getting full hormone replacement and everything. So
good luck to all of them.
Yes.
There we are. All right.
Let's see. Yeah. No. So everybody's.
Mara can't let this go in the chat. Mara's like, Mara can't let it go.
Mara, it's not been on the show yet. No, it's been in.
It is very confusing. It's confusing, but
let's
keep going.
Okay, so where are we at? Let's see. So basically, Janelle, she'd rather just be with her kids at this point. She doesn't recognize this family. Every time Robin opens her mouth, Janelle's like,
shut up.
She has that I'm confused face.
Yeah.
Well, down pat.
Yeah. And then meanwhile, you've got like Kody saying, well, Robin's the only good communicator here. She's circling
She's a donkey that people are circling.
And it was rude to me. He thought it was a compliment, but I did understand it because after he said it, you could just watch her asking questions over and over again and acting like she doesn't understand anything that's going on so that she can pull the information out of people, even though she knows exactly what's going on, right? But she wants to hear it out of their mouths, say it clearly and succinctly, while I act dumb and I don't know what's going on.
It's like a knife to the kidneys. Sorry. Sorry. Hi, Mandy. Welcome to the shit show, Mandy. Let's keep going.
So now we get Kody who's saying plural marriage isn't all beer and Skittles.
I don't know
why he said that either.
Oh, it was like sort of like when he got there, when he first arrived at this whole meeting, his first thing he said was, it's better for me to be, 6 feet. I'm 6 feet above ground rather than 6 feet below ground. And it took me a minute to figure out what. Oh, he's saying he's not dead from COVID.
Okay, is he 6 feet tall? I feel like he's shorter.
You guys are like from the West. Like, is beer and Skittles like a thing?
No. I don't know.
Oh, okay. That's like, Kody saying plural marriage, like vacuums and umbrellas.
It does feel like it's more vacuum than umbrellas, like beer and Skittles.
Somebody Google
I don't know. So what a weird pairing, like beer and Skittles, but okay.
So at this point, Janelle's getting ready to leave. She's like, I'm going to go. I got to go pick up Savannah. And they have not looked at the plans at all, right? And so finally, he's like, Cody's like, all right, well, I guess we should look at them. So she shows the plans. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. And
She's
they
like,
were
well,
irritated.
I got 5 minutes
Robin
left.
goes, oh wow, that's a lot of paper.
They wanted them to, they weren't happy with that either because they wanted the conversation to keep going. And of course, she stopped it dead and went,
Yeah.
and
But
started with the whole thing.
Exactly, Addie. But for Janelle, she's like, I do not want to just talk endlessly about the divorce for days and years and months. I don't want to be deciding what's going on with the boys. I'm done with all. Can we just look at the house, please? Can I just want to look at the plans? Oh my God.
By the way, I did hear a fallacy. We'll just put that word out there. Sorry if that's wrong.
Fallacy. It's very biblical. What fallacy, Addie?
Is they said that Christine was never for one house. Like
No, it was when they first moved to Flagstaff.
In season 1, I believe it was. I saw
they were in the big house.
No. This was but I think was it season 1?
They were still in Utah. They were in wherever they lived in Utah.
In Utah.
I was going to call it Logan. They lived in Logan. They didn't live in Logan.
They still look like they were in those old time dresses that they used to wear at the beginning of the marriage, and they no longer wear anymore. But yes, Christine was talking about how she would love to have everyone living in one house and be all together as a big family. So when they said she never wanted that, I took issue with that because I knew that was from way back in the beginning. She said she wanted that. That was actually one of her dreams.
Wasn't it Lehigh? Weren't they in Lehigh?
Lehigh, that's the right one. That's the right one.
Wow.
I always say Logan.
I pulled that like Dumbledore, right with the wand, right out of my head. But Christine was always for it. But when Robin came, you could tell that was Christine was the youngest and the newest. And
that ended it. She's like, nope, I'm not living with that. Keeps wanting all the time. She kept trying to take all the time for his attentions from everybody else, and
she wouldn't give Christine the connection she needed as well, right? She was the caregiver. She wouldn't let her caregive. Let me love on your children. Let me do all that stuff. So
yes, which we found out what does the nanny do comes from when Christine wanted to be the babysitter. She asked to be the babysitter of Robin's kids, and Robin said no and hired a babysitter.
What happened to the nanny?
Which is a great question.
Yeah, where is the nanny?
The nanny probably just got put out somewhere because they brought the COVID in. No,
why is there no talk of the nanny at all anymore?
It actually came from one of the kids from school.
I think she moved.
Well, didn't she? Well, let's not forget the nanny had
Christine's house.
The nanny had the Rona and gave the Rona to everybody at the end of last season. Don't forget. So
I had heard that actually came in from one of the kids from school, the little ones, the littles. Also, I don't know if we're there yet, but Janelle makes a huge point about the whole COVID thing and his rules. Are we going to get to that? Because we're
gonna get to that. We'll get to that.
Ugh.
But first, we see Janelle's new apartment.
Hey, Maria, can you wait? How can I?
What are you trying to do?
Get to your side. No. Oh, can oh no, lost my hands.
What are we doing?
Never mind. Go ahead.
We're at Janelle's spacious abode.
My background, but it just didn't take. So
yep. We see Janelle's apartment. Savannah is like, this is the first time I've seen my dad since he had COVID. He doesn't come over very often. He just visits. He doesn't stay over. He doesn't live with us. He didn't like living in the trailer. Hopefully he'll come around more.
And then don't forget, Janelle was saying, well, Kody likes his things. So, wicked. Robin was doing from the beginning, you start dating, courting, marrying someone younger while your wife is 8 months pregnant. Come on. Well, ew, hippity bippity, pip pip cheerio. Of course. It is.
Yeah, I didn't realize she was 8 months pregnant. Ooh. Yeah, that'd be hard.
So, man, you're 8 months pregnant.
Figure it out.
Got so much going on.
You've done it before.
Oh,
You don't
geez,
need
no,
me here.
I feel like Rodney Dangerfield. Hey, I get no respect. What do I say here? Hey, I get no respect. But what did you just say, Maria? Because I had something to say about that.
Oh yeah, just that hopefully Kody shows up to the apartment more. Savannah was talking about how
Oh. Yeah, and like he's never, he's not there. And like Janelle's saying, like, well, Kody likes his things, like, that he would never stay at the fifth wheel. And then Kody was like, well, yeah, I spend my nights between Robin's and Janelle's. So like you never see Meri ever, unless like, and I guess Boo Radley's tree knot is tight, so I understand that. But like he never sees Meri, so he spends his time between the fifth wheel and Robin's, and I'm sure that Robin gets like 5 out of the 7 days a week or 6.
She gets 7 out of the 7 days.
So there's that, and he's like, I don't shower there because there's nowhere, and I understood that.
Yeah,
like it would be easy for him to shower at at Robin's because like he doesn't have to the water situation, so that I could understand. But
how many showers does he need though?
And Janelle saying, well, I don't know. Well, how dirty is Robin?
Well, just shower before you leave her house. Shower before you leave.
Yeah,
Then you go and hang out with Janelle.
Thank you.
I don't know how much canoodling they're going to do. It'll be fine.
He said he wasn't there I think you said this. He wasn't there in the daytime. He was only there at night with her.
Right.
Yeah.
So guess he didn't want. I want to know how long. What is the night? What is that? Before they went to bed, how much time do they spend talking? Go to bed quick.
He just comes over to level the RV periodically and scream about it. It's self-leveling. Why won't it level? That's all he did. And to bring the garbage can over all the time, or to drag a log over. I don't know.
Like, does he get there say it's like 9 o'clock at night? Does he get there at 9? He's in bed by 9:30, and then he leaves like 3 o'clock in the morning. Oh, gotta go. Bye. Nice seeing you. Man.
That's what I'm thinking.
He comes to roast some weenies over the grill, and then he leaves. He doesn't stay when it's dark out. He's got to tuck his real children into bed.
Right? That's it. Robin's, in case you didn't know.
So they're at the apartment, and he's found ways to complain about literally everything while he's there. I'm just an afterthought. She does this stuff. She's got no room for me here. It's like she doesn't have any room for anything there.
like a 1-bedroom apartment, right?
He could have just said
2, but a tiny 2, right?
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out if that was a bathroom or a closet because he wouldn't have to get out of bed to go to the bathroom. It just opened the door.
He's like, well, this nightstand's unacceptable. I need my lamp high for reading. Like, what? I need to read my books, and you can't have this nightstand at this unacceptable level, you dumb bitch. Like, I need to have a tall reading lamp because I need to read. Like, are you kidding me?
You have time for that?
Well, yes, he has time for that. He's trying to avoid, intimacy. So it's just reading in bed with his bifocals.
Can you imagine telling somebody that who's moving in mid-move, and he's like, what the fuck? Like, this nightstand's not level. I guess nothing's level in Janelle's life. Nothing's level. There's a thing called book lights, Kody. Like, I don't know if you're aware of them, and like,
or you can wear those ones on your head, the little
miner's hat.
Get a miner's hat.
That would be hilarious.
And you can have like his tendrils sticking out of it, like with the big light right there. And you can have like a pickaxe and a book. He's like ready to go.
I mean, he's got 3 like bureaus, right? So just go grab the one that was in Christine's house previously, bring it over, have a good cry over it every single night. Put your lamp on it. Goodness gracious.
So like I could not. He's like, this nightstand's unacceptable. I need to be able to read my books. Where's my lamp gonna go? The lamp is too high. I'm like a glaucoma. Like, huh? Well, I added the glaucoma part, but like, for boys. It is what it is.
1 second. Kody sounds like he's going through menopause, for crying out loud. Menopause. He's going through menopause. That's what he's going through.
You don't know what I'm going through, man. I'm going through menopause. Let me mansplain my menopause. I'm very angry, man.
Oh my
For sure.
goodness.
Thank you, Mara. I think she did it out of spite. What did she do out of spite?
No,
Not give him
thank
the
you, Mark.
bureau?
I don't think I really. Thank you for the super chat, but I don't think Janelle was like, let me see how I can get Kody. You know what? I'm gonna cut the legs off his nightstand. So his reading lamp is like,
Could you imagine if that's her long game? If she just systematically just does tiny annoyances, just gonna make these a little shorter, just something small.
It's like the people like that put like broken glass in your food. Like, you're not gonna realize it now, but you realize it later.
Maybe so. Oh my gosh. Short sheet in the bed. Who knows what she's gonna
Maybe
do?
Janelle did do it on purpose. Who the hell knows? Like, I just think at that point Janelle was, in that you see the boxes everywhere. So, can't you get a matchbook that you could put underneath the nightstand to like prop it up a little bit, Kody? Like really, like
Just a few novels. Put it up a couple inches. It'll be fine. Phone book. Let's see. What did I lost it. Oh, here you go. Yes.
Sorry about that.
She couldn't care less what his needs are. I mean, I'd probably be done caring too.
And I think we all know that Janelle's done. Okay. Oh well, we didn't even talk about this. Like, In Touch, said confirmed that Janelle left. We probably should have started with this. Oh well. In Touch confirmed that Janelle left. Janelle still has not made a public statement about it, which I'm waiting for it. I'm like, And you see in the previews for next week that like they're separated. Well, you're not legally married, so what does that mean? Like, you're separated.
I think it means the door is open if Kody makes some effort. Or it might mean that they haven't gotten all their finances split up yet. And so she's not calling it a divorce.
Janelle's fucked because, the money that went from her house in Vegas went to Robin's, right? And that's why Janelle was so eager to, build on Coyote Pass because, that's her estate, which she calls it, right? So, at least Christine got the house. The money from the house. What does Janelle get? The money from the fifth wheel? And good luck. I don't know. What does she get?
That might be why they're separated. That might be exactly why. She's like, I'm going to get my piece out of this regardless, or I'm going to move on. I don't care. You guys pay me. I'm living on this whole property if you're going to be a bunch of big babies. So.
And there's still I know we already covered it, it's still in 5 lots, which was always weird to begin with because Kody's like, I want my own lot. I want my own house, my own separate Kody house on this lot so I can get away from y'all. Okay.
What, his douchebag?
And then, so Christine's property is still there, a different lot. And Kody's like, we'll put a renter there. So you're going to want some stranger, living in your little,
it's passive
Seems
income,
to be
right?
okay with that.
Okay. It's a little bit of Flagstaff.
Now, that's
I'll be that renter. There you go. I want to be in the middle of it.
Just gonna keep showing up to Mary's house. Can I get a cup of sugar, please?
Here, hibbity bibbity. I need some sugar post haste. So a rental. We could put a rental there.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds like he wants as many rentals as possible at this point. It's just going to be him and Robin. He's going to find a way to not let Meri get on the land. Who knows? But the next scene is Christine's house. She is in Salt Lake City, and she's happy.
And good for her. She's barbecuing. you know, and it's not like barbecue, like sad barbecuing, like Janelle and the fifth wheel, like that sad scene. Like, I'm sorry, that scene will stay with me. She's like with like the one hot dog on the stick. It kind of reminds me of like the scene, like, you know, this I'm dating this a while. Remember, like when Danielle was first on 90 Day Fiance, and like not even when she was on Happily, like I think it was like her original season 2, and she was like, "Yeah, I cook for myself." And like she had like one hot dog on a baking pan, and she put like the hot dog in there. It was like a hot dog for one. It was sad.
On a baking pan? She put it in the oven?
Yeah.
A hot dog? That would be like
a hot dog for one.
The
And like
10th option before I would
reminded
to
me
make a hot dog.
of it. If you guys know what I'm talking, this is going back like, you know, Danielle's first season was what, 2013. So it was a while back, but like, and I love Danielle. I'm just saying, like, you know, that kind of reminded me of like Danielle's like hot dog for one type of moment. But go ahead.
I'm just thrown by the idea of cooking it in the oven. It doesn't make sense.
No, she put it on the baking pan, and it was like one hot dog. Let me see if I can find this picture. Hold on. I'm trying to Google it.
Before we go, I want to go back to the whole thing that Janelle was really irritated about, and I'm only going to bring this up because I was all of his. I don't know if we're going to hit the COVID rules and all that stuff because we're moving on to.
Hey Rona, okay. I don't want to get yelled at by YouTube.
Okay, Rona. Well, okay, never mind. I'll wait. I'm trying to keep.
Oh my God! There it is! I found it.
Look how quick he found this hot dog picture. I want to see.
Wait, hold on.
That's not the right way to cook a hot dog.
I swear to God, Danielle. I just talked to Danielle earlier today.
Love you, Danielle.
Look, and Danielle is doing so fantastic right now. But this is oh shit. Hold on, I'll put it on the overlay. Give me a sec. Go ahead, Addie. Go ahead, talk.
Okay. Okay. Let me see. Let me see if we're gonna get to the COVID rules shortly. We are. Okay. 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 So now we are at Robin's house. Okay. So we had a meeting. We're having another nearly identical meeting. Okay. They want to figure out what's going on for the holidays. Janelle's like, I'm going to go to North Carolina. I'm going to go to Maddie's for Thanksgiving, but I'm going to be here for Christmas. And the kids they're going to do, we got a vacation rental for them, an Airbnb. They're all coming down except for Maddie. And, you know, we're going to have Christmas together. And, you know, you said they weren't welcome, you know, at your Christmas unless they apologized. And that's not going to happen. So we got a vacation rental nearby and we're going to have Christmas together with us. And Kody's like, first of all, I didn't say that they had to apologize to me. I reversed that. Did you hear him reverse it? Because I did not hear them.
I don't recall if he may have reversed it behind the scenes or outside of that, but I don't recall him ever saying, well, okay, fine. That was never, no. But I think it's funny how many times she brought that up.
She kept many times.
On and on. It's because it's
but for her, it's clearly like the whole plot for her whole Christmas is well,
you wouldn't want your kids over.
Yeah, he's like, no, they just need to talk to me. And everyone is coming. And Kody's like, everyone? You're springing this on me. Like, how dare you spring all of the children showing up for Christmas? What kind of Christmas is this? They can't all be like, why is he mad? I don't know what he's saying.
Well, like, you know, don't forget, like, you know, Thanksgiving, you know, Janelle saying that I'm going to go out to Maddie and Caleb's in North Carolina. And, you know, just like you said, like, you know, Christmas we're going to spend together. And then Kody was like, huh? Like, my temples are getting straightened. Like what? Man, like now they're coming here for Christmas at Robin's house, man. They don't like me, man.
Why am I always the last to know?
Like, we're having a meeting to discuss it right now. When did you want to know? We're talking about it right now. It's not like Christmas Eve.
You don't want any of your kids other than Robin's there at Christmas, Kody? Which one is it? Which one?
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. And neither does Janelle. She's like, well, also Christine's going to come. And so we just extended the length of time.
My overlay. Hold on, give me 1 second. Go ahead.
Okay.
Sorry.
So Janelle says, so Christine is also going to come right after Christmas. And so we've just extended the amount of time on the Airbnb, and everybody can come and see you. Truly and Isabel can come see you. And he's like, am I the only one that sees this as a betrayal? And everybody was like, crickets.
Yeah.
Crickets.
And then like you have like the air, like, they're getting an Airbnb because obviously Janelle, I'm still trying to get this on my on the overlay because I found it, and I'm gonna save this as hot dog. No, I already have too many hot dog pictures. Wait.
I can't save it as hot dog. Danielle's
I feel about hot dogs. They're my favorite. Okay, so StreamYard. Go ahead, keep talking. Sorry.
So he's feeling very betrayed. Nobody's necessarily agreeing or not agreeing with him. And so Janelle's like, so you don't want to see the kids? Was it not the most logical next question? Because it just seemed like.
Oh, sorry, Maria. You're not Dorit. Sorry.
Oh,
there we go.
And so Cody's like, hey, will you guys chime in? Like, you guys need to have an opinion. And Janelle's just like, oh, yeah. You're trying to call in reinforcements. Good luck, buddy.
None. And, sorry. I like Mary's response, though, in her confessional. It's sad she couldn't have said it there. No. But in her confessional, where she said, if all my kids were coming.
Are you ready for the picture?
Are
you ready for it? Watch. Okay. Damn it. That's Danielle with the singular hot dog on the baking sheet. And this is like from like her first season. So that was Danielle's hot dog dinner for one.
I said, no, it
looks like
at
that.
More hot dogs.
No, it's
but
one.
If you enlarge it,
it's one. One hot dog.
Hot dog on there.
And that looks like a baking sheet for a toaster oven, not even like a full-size baking sheet. And that hot dog, look at the mark around that pan. It's like she has made this hot dog many times. This is her little hot dog pan. Oh, this is just so sad.
Like one hot dog would never do it for me. Like I need at least two,
yes. I eat everything in twos anyway.
But
so.
I know this is not a 90-day life.
Yeah, I agree on that, Eddie. I'm either 3 or 4. So
there's Danielle's hot dog dinner for one. So now I feel better because I'm like, no, you need to. There you go. So back to the show.
I love Danielle. She's so cute.
I love Danielle too.
She has my heart.
So yeah, like as Addie said, Meri to the confessional said, yeah, if my kids were here, I would want to be with my kids.
You stand behind me.
And then so Cody's response to all of this is like, he says to Janelle, don't speak to the kids, for me or about me. And Janelle's like, what do you want me to do? And she's like, tell them to call their dad. I don't see, this is my problem. This is my biggest problem, is that he thinks that the kids are the ones that are responsible for maintaining the relationship and not him, the parent.
Exactly.
He's the adult. I mean, I realize his kids are also adult, but he has been adulting for longer. So
if you can't keep up with all your kids, well, then don't have 80 of them.
Right.
Yeah.
And like once they're 18, don't kick them out. Like you're 18, bye, good luck.
Yeah. Or, pick up the phone. Why are you making the kids do all? You pick up the phone. You pick up the phone. If you're the one that wants to talk to your kids, pick up the phone.
Yeah, I think he learned a lot of that from his own parenting issue, or from his father. He said it eventually. You'll probably get to that, but he has issues of himself, and he's bringing it to the table.
Well, then he
sadly,
yeah.
Then. Which is why he kicks him out. Remember he does that.
Yeah.
I will say from my own experience, my father, after my mom passed away, I never heard from him. My mom died when I was 9. So I never heard from him, and my grandparents had me on. I never heard from him once on my birthday, Christmas, a graduation, a confirmation, nothing. Like, so I totally like, it should not be up to like your minor child.
That's right.
Like
To
I
reach
was
out to
a
the
minor
adult.
child.
You were a minor child.
But like it should not be up to the kid to forge a relationship with like the
An
parent.
adult.
Yeah, like
I mean,
you should be the one.
You're the one that made
You brought me into this world, so
take responsibility.
and that's that.
Yeah. It drives me crazy. Everything he says where he's putting all of the responsibility on somebody else all of the time. Oh, it's lovely. What is the pink? There's so many questions in that picture.
Go ahead,
Okay.
let's talk about it.
What is
Go
the
ahead.
pink thing on the stove? What is the thing on the stove?
Oh, that's
Like an oil, maybe like an oil dispenser.
I thought it was a steamer.
I
I don't know.
What? It's unusual.
call her and ask her, Danielle, what's that pink thing?
I'm gonna have to get a live on with Danielle.
Is that a
You can
new
explain it
coffee
to
cup
me.
type of thing? Like, what is that?
And it's just one singular hot dog, like on that baking pan. Like it's like the saddest thing I've ever seen.
There's like a bottle of, I don't know,
You put that one
a
hot
bottle
dog
of
in
rum
the-
behind her. I don't know what's going on in that picture. Okay, so then let's see. Cody's like, you act like you're not culpable. And she's like, culpable for what? And he says, for not having respect for me and my COVID rules. You belittled everything I was doing. Man. To which she kind of rolled her eyes and was like, ugh.
He's like, well, I was following the CDC guidelines. I mean, I didn't go the Cody Brown where you have to wipe down your fucking mail. I didn't go to like, the grocery store in a full hazmat suit, Cody. No, I didn't do all that. And look, despite all your COVID rules, right? And this is me talking, like your family had COVID the most. The most. Did Janelle have it ever?
Yes.
They did, yes. But
So Mary never had it and Christine never had it.
now can I say what I want to? Oh, maybe you're
Yeah,
getting
go
there.
ahead, go
You're
ahead.
getting-
No. It's your turn.
Go ahead and say it. One of the things that Janelle said in her confessional, and she was mad about this, was that he has all these rules outside of the CDC. And with all the stuff going back from house to house and everything, all of them in that house, none of them were vaccinated. Janelle was. Janelle got vaccinated.
Cody and Robin and all them were never vaccinated?
Nope.
Wh-
It was, she said it. It's what that's what made her mad. He was going from house to house to house, and he was never vaccinated. No.
Wait, so like the moral compass of Corona and how strict he was, it was Robin vaccinated?
He did it all to keep him safe. I did it to keep you safe and them and them and them. But you weren't vaccinated. That would have kept them, that would have helped. He wouldn't have had it so bad, because then he goes around and he starts saying things about how if you have it, those people who had it only for 3 days don't know what I went through.
Oh,
Yes, that's
And
why
when
we
we got
had the shots. So we
But
didn't know what you went through.
When we got it bad, like we were vaccinated already.
Yeah.
Like, and we
you
got-
had
when
you
we
had the so it would have been worse for you.
You had
I got the Johnson.
I had-
You had the Johnson, which isn't as good. It degrades
Well,
quicker.
listen, I don't know how much faith I have in those vaccinations, so like I wanted only one
I'm
shot,
telling you now,
like,
not to
it-
get 'em.
and I had
I got three.
I've had I've had four, and it did make a world of difference for us, because all of us got it here and we got through it, and it was like I lost all the stuff, had all the smell and taste and all that. I had issue. I mean, I lost all that, but I had a little bit. For me, I had a little bit more issue with breathing, because I already have that issue. Like I have to be reminded to breathe when I'm in the hospital because I forget. But yeah, it did. I'm glad, because I don't think I would have made it. I'd have been Robin or Cody in there going. So yeah, But yeah, that's what ticked her off, is that he was not, and he was putting all this off on everybody else, making everybody do all these things. And then he says, go ahead, sorry.
No.
Oh, the whole thing that, and I understood when she said that, I understood what her frustrations were.
Yeah, she
about
said,
him.
I'm not a COVID denier. I
Right.
did everything I was supposed to do, but you didn't even give us the rules until 2 weeks before Thanksgiving.
He's like, man, what are you talking about? It was from March to November. Like, you didn't say anything until 2 weeks. Yeah. And he's like, what are
And
you
then
talking about, man? Like, you knew the rules, man.
he said that's a blatant lie. I mean, he was doubling down, and he said, I'm mad as hell. Everyone puts this shit on me. I finally got COVID. It was a death-like experience. Which, listen, I don't want to belittle that, because for some people it was an actual death experience.
I
But
lost
Right.
2 people in my family.
Right.
From it.
yeah, but he wasn't even hospitalized. He was
Right.
okay.
That's my point.
Yeah.
That's my point. He was
Yes.
not hospitalized.
He said, "Oh, I have the COVID."
And then
but
he's
yet
sitting-
He's sitting in his truck.
in the truck, the last week's
but yet you're
episode.
not in the
Well,
hospital.
Robin's in the hospital, and like, I have COVID too, but I don't want to. Well, if you also have it, Kody, go in the goddamn hospital. You're in the goddamn parking lot.
Well, but they sent her out too, right? They're like, yeah, you're going to be fine. Yes, you have COVID, but also go home because you're not bad enough to be here. So
Yeah, she was so sick that she was on Instagram stories. I'm Robin. I have COVID, and I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm like, I
was
don't
she
know.
on an Instagram story?
Yes.
Oh, I missed that.
Meanwhile, her
Ooh, okay.
eyebrows look so much better.
Yeah.
Oh,
Finally.
oh my God! Maybe you should be sick more
I'm
often.
sorry.
You look so much better when you're sick.
Yes.
Like, you know what, Robin? Like, 1988 called, and they want their perm back. I'm sorry, I can't wear her hair anymore. Like, I don't like, Listen,
Hulk Hogan wants his eyebrows back.
I
Peter
tried to
Gallagher wants his eyebrows back.
I
so-
tried to put my eyebrows on today in Robin's fashion, and I just couldn't. It didn't work. It did not work for me. I tried to get the Robin question
It
or
doesn't
whatever.
work for her either, though.
Oh,
I
I think he ran out of spray paint.
I can't figure out how she gets it. She gets the wrong color. That's
or
what it is.
lacquer. I don't know which one or the other.
I don't know. So this is the part where he also says, it's 18 months of being persecuted by my own family for trying to protect them.
Man,
Oh, he threw a complete fit like a 2-year-old.
Yeah.
It was awful. I was uncomfortable and mad, but my poor TV
Absolutely.
felt that a lot.
Absolutely. And then Janelle, she was like, I was walking a line between you and my adult kids, and I was following the CDC. So that's where she says all that. Yeah, I was following CDC guidelines. I'm back. Yeah, that's where she says all of that stuff. And then she says, I don't need to be beat into submission. In the last 18 months, I realized, that I'm pretty great, and and I'm an independent person,
Right.
and that I'm not going to stand for this. I do not need to be yelled at, and I don't deserve it.
and she doesn't.
She doesn't. She doesn't.
No, hell no. She's the one that's actually like doing things.
Oh, I have
Moving
tea.
along.
Let me give you some midlife tea. So, breaking. Oh wait, hold on. Thank you, MTT. Hold on, I have a new thing for it.
Beep, 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 boop, 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 boop. I don't know the song.
Oh no, that's not it.
That's not the right one.
That's not it. That's not it, John.
Not it.
Stop.
Really
That's-
a hog dog.
Teeny, teeny, tiny shots you give yourself.
That's not it either. Oh, John, you need to stop just being silly.
Teeny, teeny, tiny shots you give yourself.
Oh, that's not it either. Sorry. So, breaking news. Okay. So, according to the Coyote Pass feed right now, Christine's name was replaced with Robin's name on the property. So Christine is off Coyote Pass. And it was weird because why did Meri replace Christine? Meri wasn't on there. Meri wasn't on there.
Anywhere?
So, no. So
on any of the 5 lots?
No. So now Meri's on Christine's part of the property. And Kody and Robin are on 4 out of the 5 properties. Well, 5 out of the 6. So there's a new lot. Dang.
That's the renters.
Janelle is still on it. Janelle's still on Coyote Pass. But Christine's definitely off, and Christine was replaced by Meri, who I guess was never on it to begin with. Oh my God.
So she's only in one spot. Meri's just in one little.
But the takeaway is that
She has 2 trees.
Kody and Robin, the mountains.
She wanted the one with the trees, so that she got the 2
flowers.
trees.
Wait, hold on. I have a link. Oh,
Poor Meri. Just leave, Meri. Go, girl.
so out of the 5 lots, Kody and Robin's name are on 4 out of the 5. So I guess this is weird.
So there's 5 or there's 6. How many are there?
I don't know. 5 out of 6 actually. So the takeaway from this breaking news is that Christine is off, Janelle's still there, and Meri was replaced by Christine was replaced by Meri. So there you go.
Very strange.
So Meri's pretty much gonna get Janelle's old trailer and then backed up on
No,
her.
that trailer is the only property, the only money that Janelle has,
Well,
like outright.
Janelle
So.
probably
Yes.
sold it
Yes.
to Meri because Meri don't need anything because it's just her. So now Meri just probably just have the 5th wheel on her property, while Kody and Robin owns everything else
Man, enough.
with a dried up lake.
The 5th wheel is the kid's legacy.
Did you guys ever watch Fried Green Tomatoes?
Of course.
So that lake in Valdosta, Georgia, that the pigeons.
No, all the no.
Was it? What was it? Tell me the lake. The story about the lake.
Well, they had all the.
Cody, tell us a story about that lake.
They had
No,
all the
I'll be like Mary Louise Parker.
They had all the geese.
Can you tell me that story about that lake one more
Tell me that
time?
story.
They had the geese and the swans that just flew in there, and then out of nowhere, it just turned so cold that it just froze over. And then when they decided to leave, they just flew off, and they just took that lake somewhere down in Georgia.
And see, that's where that lake is now. So and that lake right there in Coyote Pass is probably somewhere in Valdosta, Georgia. So there you are. Hey, it's a full service show.
So he has a pretty big mud pit, pretty much. That's what he has.
Is it even mud?
Well,
Mud would imply that there was water around it at some
No,
point.
I'm
Like, there's
saying-
no way. It's like
There was
right
water in
now.
one of those.
rocks and like whatever. That's all.
Ground
it is.
up rocks.
It's a big old mud pit. Like when it rains, like that's it. And then when it dries up, well, then you ain't got nothing but a big old dirt hole again.
Big
It
old
seemed
dirt
very
hole.
rock, lots of rocks and stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if it's like lava rocks, cut your feet on kind of stuff in the mountains.
I think that's why nobody goes there.
All right. So now Kody is still kind of ranting about his experience with COVID, and he's given Janelle, he's like, you didn't have any empathy for me. He's just shouting at her, and she's done. She gets up and starts running out. She starts leaving. And Kody says, this is a real bad idea to walk out on this one.
And then
other words,
Janelle's
he
like,
wasn't
and then Robin's like, please, Janelle, if he stops yelling at you, will you come back and like we can work this out because we need more communication. And we need this family to work. And my perm needs like an updo. And you know,
she's like, I'm gonna be late for like my updo perm, and you need to stay so that way I can leave early.
And Janelle, like, I wish Janelle would have walked and never. I was hoping that she was just going to get in her car and leave, but
just give Robin a good old not even like put her hands on her, just grabbed her chair and just dumped her backwards.
Okay, guys, can you all like this video? You know I never asked that. Like this video, become a member, join, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. Do all that good stuff. Thank you.
I just liked it. I forgot to announce to everybody. Go smash that like button. Sorry.
You just liked it too, John.
I'll like my own video. I don't care.
You do.
You
just did. You just did.
You did for me. There we go.
There
it is.
So yeah, so Robin, yeah, she's trying to get Janelle to stop, and Janelle's like, "Listen, all you're doing is yelling at me." And listen, not just yelling at her, but he's yelling at her in front of his other wives. Exactly. I would be very irritated as well.
That's
over and above.
Disrespectful.
Yeah. Yeah. How do you look at the relationship you have with the other wives when you've got he's berating one of his wives? Ugh, it's gross.
Yep.
Then the apology thing comes up yet again. Who cares? We've already talked about it many times.
I'm so angry. I hate the world. Like, whatever.
Well,
I want to know.
Don't be a dick.
I want to know what 80s salon that Kody and Robert are going to keep those perm curls intact is what I want to know.
You know where they're going. Vidal Sassoon. They're going to Vidal Sassoon.
You have Vidal personally working on both their hairs.
Yes.
Like I've never seen.
Was he the one that used to wear the cowboy hat with the ponytail?
I've never seen so much permanence like since like the 80s. Like okay, me and Kody watched Moonstruck last night, and Kody never watched Moonstruck. What a great movie!
One of my favorites.
And he's like, "Look at Cher's hair; it's so big." I'm like, "That's the 80s. Like that's like what that's what."
I'm like, oh my God, that's Kody's hair. Like, that is Kody's hair.
Let's see.
Snap out of it. Sorry, I wanted to have a share moment. Go ahead.
So, and Janelle's like, we're all willing to come together for Christmas. Like, all of her kids are willing to just set all of this aside and be together. But the apology. She keeps bringing up the apology. And then Cody's like...
He goes, well, they need to apologize to me and Robin. And then Robin steps in and says, leave me out of this. No,
I hate to defend
me.
Kody, but he did say, like, at that first meeting, at the beginning of the episode, like, no apologies needed. We just need resolution, right? Like, Kody did say that.
Oh, he did. See, we were asking that earlier.
I don't remember that.
He did say it. He did.
Was this when Robin was being a donkey and trying to get
yes.
Okay.
They were circling Robin like vultures. And Janelle brought it up, and she's like, listen, you want apologies, and I'm going to pick my kids over you, every time. And he's like, no, and then
okay. Oh.
Robin with her perm, and wouldn't you rather have like resolution or whatever? And Cody's like, yes, resolution. So Kody did say that, but fuck him. And like, but Janelle kind of is like not letting that go, and she shouldn't. And but he kind of did say it. But I'm on Janelle's team anyway, so whatever. So there you go.
Well, crap. Yeah. I was hoping he never said it and we could really be mad.
Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, she's saying we were all willing to put this all aside, and then but Kody goes, then he's like, but Christine is ruining it. It's like, what? Who's talking about Christine? Nobody.
And he's like, Meri, why are you still here? I hate you. Leave. No, but like, he wanted to say that.
Then he starts talking about a chessboard and having three queens fighting with each other on the chessboard. And I'm like, And then again, for probably the third time, Janelle's like, I'm not going to miss an opportunity to be with my kids. I can't be in the middle of this. It's wrecking our relationship. And then Kody's, let's see, what did he say?
He's like, fuck you, Robin.
Oh, here's what he says. He says, they get to pick and choose who they hang out with, but I don't. That's weird to me.
But you do, because you keep going house to house to house.
No, house to house to house. He goes
He
to
used
Robin's
to.
house, to Robin's house, to Robin's house,
I'm saying
to
he
Robin's
used to,
house.
so he-
And Janelle's thing once in a great moon.
And
In the middle of the
fifth
night.
people on like every like new moon. Like
He's like,
I don't know.
I didn't even
Like,
wash my clothes.
But he's talking about his kid. Now at this point, he's talking about his kids. His kids get to choose whether they interact with him or not. But he doesn't get to choose to not interact with them. But he has chosen that over and over. But also, again, it's called being a dad. Be a dad. Why would you choose not to be with your children?
But then yet you
At
get
Christmas.
mad at your wives when they want to choose their children over you. But that's what a parent does. You don't choose your husband over your children. Like, your children are your children. But yet that Kody wants to be number one. Well, you know what? Go out and start dating again and start finding other wives, because they're dropping like flies.
Or like hot dogs.
Go buy a pack of hot dogs.
oh no, what did I do? I hit the wrong button. Sorry, hold on.
Sure you did. That was the wrong
Robin made me do that. Oh, wait. He also said, "What woman in her right mind share their husband? Who does that? Hello, you have a TV show called Sister Wives. Like, ding, 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 ding. Horn blow, horn blow,
Yeah,
horn
we
blow."
don't have our
For real. Because he was like, it's so obvious the struggles for them. Well, you guys don't understand how hard it is for me. Blah, blah, blah. My life's
It's
hard.
so hard for Kody. Like, guys, don't you feel so bad for Kody? Like,
No.
he is just so put upon and misunderstood. And like, he's really trying to keep this family together, guys. I'm amazed I said that in one fucking without breaking.
I can hear the sound of Addie's tiny violin.
Guys, like, Kody is like such a great father, husband, parent,
Thank God I'm not
spouse, like
Protector. He's saving us all.
He is so amazing, y'all. Like, and like everyone but Robin is taking advantage of him. And like he says point blank, Robin is the only wife that I love.
He didn't say that. He said she's a good communicator.
He can only love Robin because she's the only wife left.
And then, what about the apology? Oh, we didn't talk about that.
That's next. That's next.
Oh, okay,
All I wrote down was, I'm sorry.
Wait, with the kids?
Oh, no. What are you talking about?
When he's saying, like, he's telling to Janelle, like, I need an apology, and like so does Robin, and then Robin, like, her confessional is like, I never asked Kody for that. Like, I don't know what's going on here. Like, I keep me out of this. My perm can't stand these curls that are making it tighter. And like, I never asked Kody to do that. And then Cody's like, yeah. Well, Robin needs an apology too. So, like, but then Robin didn't say dick when Kody said that. Gabe and Garrison need to apologize to me and Robin. And you see Robin sitting there. And in the confessional, she's like, I didn't want Kody to say that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's my business with them. But then why didn't Robin speak up? And then Cody's like, guys, Meri, Robin, help me out here. Like, tell me I'm wrong.
Listen. he's making the point, right? He's complaining about nobody's communicating well with him. Nobody is telling him what's going on. There's a reason. There's a reason. Look at how scared they are to be honest with him because he acts like a fool when they are. They got to treat him. They got to coddle him or bring him there like a circling donkey is the only way to get him to understand things.
The donkey analogy works, because Robin is his main donkey. And it's
I love donkeys. They're going to ruin donkeys for me.
It's a compliment. Don't forget, it's a compliment. But I could not believe that when I was like, wow, this episode gets better and better and better. The stuff that was coming out of his mouth. Oh,
maybe they can go out and buy a real donkey and put it in the mud pit.
It's not a mud pit. It's a dried area where water was 15 years where water was 15 years ago. That's what that is.
I do feel like they should have just named this episode Circling the Donkey because they literally talked about the same thing over and over and over again in 3 different times on the show, on this episode. How many times are we going to talk about the apology and Christmas and the divorce? And I mean, just pick it, just whatever. It was just over and over.
So you don't want your kids there? That was the biggest part. Janelle's like, so you don't want your kids with you at Christmas? And he's like,
not everybody can come to Robin's house.
He's like, man, I'm so mad about Christine. What can you say to that?
I don't know what just happened. The doorbell is singing a song over there. Oh, it's opening by itself.
It's Kody.
Oh, okay. It's my son. I never heard it make all those crazy sounds. We have those
I didn't hear anything.
Okay,
I didn't hear any doorbell. Promise.
Okay, I did.
I heard it sounded like a cow.
Oh, that was the doorknob going with me. So
okay.
It's electronic. So it was unlocking.
But you
scared
want them
me.
to stay with them, but they have to apologize to you and Robin first. But if Kody said that, he didn't even have a room for Truly. So how is he gonna put the boys up there at the house?
The thing is Kody made it clear, Thanksgiving
Janelle has no room.
Thanksgiving was one thing and Christmas was another. So Janelle said, I'm gonna go to Maddie and Caleb's for Thanksgiving, and then Christmas time, we'll be here in Flagstaff and have a whole big family event, the good old times, synchronized dancing, they'll do a number, right, like they used to, and Kody was not on board. So he's like, so you're telling me that your kids, Janelle, are coming here who hate me, man, and then Christine kids who are coming and they're gonna hate me, man, and so what the fuck do you want, Kody? It's either you spend Christmas, which you should want to spend Christmas with your children.
He wants 8 wives.
Or you just want to spend Christmas alone with Robin, and that's it. And Robin being I am so innocent and I want this plural family to work. Is anybody buying that shit? Put a 1 in the chat if you put a 1 in the chat if you believe Robin is trying to keep this family together.
We could have it. Addie put polls up. Let's see.
Addie, put a poll. Yes, do a poll. I forget. I'm with amazing people who know how to do things. Addie, do a poll, please.
I mean, listen. There was the one part.
To, my panelists, Addie and Maria, who are helping me run my channel. I'm so grateful to both of them. And thank you so much. They are just great people.
Oh, that's a good question. Oh, I like that question. It was a better question.
I can't see it, but I'm sure I appreciate it. I don't see them in StreamYard. I don't see the polls in StreamYard.
Okay, do you want me to tell you what the poll says?
Yeah.
Or I'll let Addie do it.
It says, is Kody trying to keep the family together?
Oh, yes. Saucy. What's the results?
The results. 26 votes so far. We have no at 88%.
Well, one person said yes.
Is 4% is yes, and sorta is 7%.
Oh my God. It is so good to laugh right now. You have no idea. It's really good to laugh. What else we got?
It's just more of the same, blah, blah, blah. And then at the very end, Cody's kind of been yelling at Janelle, and he finally kind of just says that he's sorry. That's it. That's all. That's
He
how it
didn't mean
ends.
it.
He's like, I'm sorry.
So
But
it's
also-
angry man. So the kids are like, so what's the end result? Like, how do we know how this plays out? Like, we're not going to know what happens.
It's all gonna
Exactly.
unravel. It all unravels during the
So I bet
tell-all.
you,
The tell-all.
I bet you that like next season, it will start from this point.
You think we'll get to see Christmas and Thanksgiving?
I don't think they're canceling the show now because it's like,
Or
it's on fire, right?
Or are we doing a big jump ahead to like the breakup with Janelle? We got a season that's a breakup with Christine, now a season to break up with Janelle. Although that one seems pretty, I don't know, maybe it wouldn't be cut and dry because she's not divorced.
And I am a TLC insider, right? So I heard back in the day from somebody close to the scene that the show only paid Kody. Who's behind you? Is that your boy? Oh,
yeah,
they vanished.
That's Owen. Sorry.
They
This
apparated.
one's here. Yep, the other one comes in
He's
next week.
Zygon Alley. And then they wanted to cancel Sister Wives like long ago, and Kody said like, no, we'll all take pay cuts. But like the show only allegedly, this is years ago, from some told me this, but like Kody was like the only one getting paid. So I kind of hope now that like they're all getting different paychecks.
I hope so.
At least Christine and Janelle.
Because they're bringing in money, right? It's not like there was a while where the show got real slow and boring.
Yeah, it was bad. Like I can't believe, like honestly, I cannot believe we're still talking about it. I mean, this is good shit now. But like we watched like the first like 6 or 7 seasons, and like then it got super goddamn boring. Like, and I was like, I lost interest. And then like last season actually like piqued my interest again in it, and like we started talking about it again because like seeing how good they have it, and it was like I'm like I'm bored. But the downfall and the Sodom and Gomorrah-ness of this family is like it's giving me life right now. So I don't know. Man, this shit is Sodom and Gomorrah. I'm just saying. It's on fire, and I'm here for it. So yeah, I hope that this show doesn't go away, or if it does, I hope that they give like Christine and Janelle like a Thelma and Louise type of spinoff, like not with the tragic ending, but like them just having fun. And like like doing things together.
They're going on cruises. They're in Hawaii.
Yeah, like
We're just gonna watch them on their Plexus journey.
Yeah, like I and
is that good TV?
I'd watch it. I'd say amen. I don't know.
Are we going to see them flirting with men? Ooh.
I saw a picture of a man in the background of one of the pictures with Christine on social media.
Let's
So
not forget that somebody
that could be a thing.
Yeah, like let's not forget like Karini and Yolanda and Sammy's sweethearts and Josh. Josh Sheeter is hot for Christine.
everybody.
I looked at all the comments on that. And they're like, "No, run!"
Josh Peter, he's on the prowl, y'all. And
I told John,
Oh,
I
so-
said, John, why don't you go on there? And
I'll answer the question.
and then
I know the answer to this question.
You up in the DMs.
Maria, answer it. Why can't
Okay.
Janelle pay off her parcel of land to build? Why do all 80 acres have to be paid off in full? Go ahead, Maria.
Okay, so they bought it as one big property and they can't subdivide it until they pay it off. So it's not even subdivided. That's the problem. That's why Janelle can't really move around from lot to lot the way that she it's still
It's
just one
one-
lot.
Big lot, yeah.
That's why.
Poor Janelle. Like, Christine got out when she could,
Good for
and
her.
like the savings to her house, like, whatever, like, but like Janelle, ugh,
Yep.
I hope she gets it. I hope she gets her comeuppance. I really do. I hope Janelle like gets like something out of
comeuppance.
this. And Josh, like listen, guys. Addie, anybody in the chat, if you want to be with Josh, just be like, I'm on TV, and he will slither his way
I'm
into your
good.
DMs
I'm
right
good.
now. Addie,
good.
like you have like 1 million followers on YouTube. Like, listen. I can set you up with her
Real.
if you want
I mean, he
it
might
real
be
quick.
sliding into there too.
He looks so straight. He looks like he's to me his pectoral muscles look fake, like he's got implants or he uses some of that oil that people use.
I think
make it
the
look-
Enterprise is trying to beat me up, and it's like not working. I'm like, this,
I can't go back far enough. Mine's good.
there it is. Okay. But yeah, guys, listen. If you want it with Josh, I can't believe In Touch wrote about that. Like Al, like he was like in like this guy was on. His claim to fame is that he was the first person voted off The Bachelorette on Caitlyn's season. like what?
Because she could see through him too. She was like, this dude ain't right.
It's like I saw you in the gay porn.
What? There's that.
Do you think she was watching gay porn? I don't think so.
No, he was in gay porn.
But was The Bachelorette watching gay porn?
I hope Caitlyn wasn't. Like, well, maybe. Listen,
She might-
Well,
you never know.
If that's
You
what you know.
Go for it. Whatever floats your boat.
But I don't understand.
Like the heat. That's just like heat from New York.
It's from me, from I Love New
I
York.
mean-
Yes, you're right. You are right.
He did gay porn and then trying to
Um,
go on there like he was straight.
Like
Get the hell
I
outta here.
just don't get it. Like I don't
Well, hopefully,
understand it.
hopefully she's been warned a lot, and she.
Especially for like the last 3 years, I've been covering this man go from reality star to reality star to reality. And when I say reality star, I hate to like diminish certain things, but you went from Yolanda, who was on one season of 90 Day Fiance. It's not like you went from Kim Kardashian to Kate Gosselin to who's a reality star? Todd Chrisley.
Martha Stewart.
Martha Stewart. Like it's you're going from people like that had one season on a TV show, right? Like his bar is so goddamn low. I'm sorry, like, and just to keep his name in the headlines, and here we are talking about him because, I guess it's working, right? Because here we are talking about him,
Yeah.
and how disgusting he is. And I listen. I tried to show. I told Karini, I was like, listen, this guy is no good. And how many? God, you're both here. How many haters told me I was wrong and go fuck myself?
A lot.
Yeah. They're like, why do you care about this? Leave him alone.
Yeah, exactly.
And now he's after Christine. Like Christine would ever like give him a second look. Like
I hope not. I hope not.
I heard that Kody has been seen with Alicia Clegg. I don't understand. Are they friends?
No, they were at like an event together, I think.
Okay.
I
I was
posted it. I don't know what it was, like, or if it was in passing or not. But like, they're, him and Alicia. I posted. I'm like, hey, Alicia, like, watch out. You look like Christine. You might be next. Like, that was the post.
That's what I was. Yeah. I'm like, good Lord.
But yeah. Are we good? We're
good.
Did we cover everything?
Yep. I believe today was the single life was on the third part of the finale, and I hear that Jamal makes an impression. So, watch that.
Maybe I'm trying to get back on track. So maybe we can all cover that tomorrow. Maybe
Friday. Oh, tomorrow's Wednesday. What day's tomorrow? Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Tomorrow would that be good?
I don't know what day today is.
I'm a little behind on Happily. I haven't watched it. I missed like the last two.
I haven't watched that one yet either.
So I'm a little behind on Happily. But maybe we could do Single Life tomorrow.
Sure.
What? Yes, we are.
I don't know.
We'll
I'm just like,
figure it out.
I'm like, I don't even wait. What? I don't even know what day it is.
But yeah, I think the Single Life Part 3, because we got so much good not criticism, like just love from like our part on doing that reunion, and like we were in full character.
Oh, you're right. I got you now.
Yeah, there you go.
I got you now. I see. Okay, I'm sorry.
So
it's been a mess here. I'm sorry.
I can't believe Happily is still going. Like, is it almost over? It feels like it's been like months and months that it's been
going. It's too many episodes. Too many. I need to get a background where I'm in a spaceship because I feel like I'm the commander of the Starship Enterprise in this chair.
Right? Wait, Maria, you're a Trekkie?
I mean, yes, to a degree, maybe not to the level you are.
Can you imagine if you got on with my husband?
Oh, right, no, I'm the biggest Trekkie there is.
But you want a battle? I got a battle.
I am the biggest Trekkie there. It says 7 of 9 on my fucking name.
It sure does.
I am a Trekkie. I not Star Wars. Like, I have no idea about Star Wars, but Star Trek I love.
That would be actually kind of cute to see you and my husband go.
And Kirk will always be my captain. I'm a Kirk.
I'm a Jean-Luc Picard. Sorry.
That's why I love Picard too. I love Picard, but like, and we just finished like the second season of Picard.
No,
amazing.
Not me.
I did. He won't watch it.
Thank
He hates Star Trek.
I can't stand it.
He can't stand it. I'm like,
I
no,
would love
Cody,
to watch it. Yeah.
I'm like, Cody, get into it. It's so good.
No big.
But I love Picard too. I love The Next Generation, but like between Kirk and Picard, Kirk's my man. So like,
yes, he was
that's
my
where my
first
loyalty lies. But
He looks like my dad.
I love Picard. Too. Like if I had to pick, I pick Kirk.
I did have more of a crush on Spock though. So
that tracks. Okay, but if we were gonna all come dressed as Star Trek characters, what would you come as?
Kirk.
Oh, you. I wish my husband would do.
I want to come as a Ferengi. That's so ridiculous looking. So big bulbous head.
I don't like to volunteer him for things. He gets mad at me when I do that.
Kirk all the way. Like the Star Trek 4, The Voyage Home. Like when they're on Earth, like trying to that's my favorite Star Trek movie. I love that movie. Addie's doing something. She's like, hold on.
She is like, hold on.
She's
Something's
like,
gonna happen.
Put her ears on and everything. You go, girl.
I just like all of the aliens were very, very sexy. And then you get the Ferengis who are just not attractive at all.
They're like the big, like the ears like this.
The little hovering on the back.
I know what a Ferengi is. Like I know.
And you know, I can't remember what the female Ferengis look like, but I feel like they still look not great because they have terrible teeth. But I feel like, but they had nice bodies, right? So, you know, like I just want like my cleavage out there, but they're just a terrible.
Wait, did you watch Picard?
I didn't get through the whole thing. I got through part of it.
And you call yourself a Picard lover.
I do love Picard.
Even I watched the whole 2 seasons. And the new one's starting soon, I think in February. So it's good.
Those episodes were really long.
Well, 45 minutes. Listen,
they felt longer.
It got horrible views, like not horrible ratings, but like, listen, it's Star Trek, and I will watch it. I watched the original, the Next Generation. We were watching the Next Generation last night, and then I watched Voyager, and then I've also just finished Picard. What is that?
Am I looking at? What is it?
I can't see it.
It's a big fluffy weirdness. What is it? Is it a
It's too big.
This one's okay, hold on a second. I'm turning something off. Hold on 1 second.
She's gonna turn off. There we go. What is it? What is it?
Here's a bit
I know what they are.
I can't think of it.
Tribble.
Yes.
Small triples.
Baby Tribble. Big Tribble. And they make
Who's a bigger Trekkie now?
Can you hear it?
Oh my God. I
It
need
doesn't
that in my
like
life. If anybody wants to send me a Christmas present, give me that. That's what I want. Oh my God, I love Star Trek. So yeah, Maria, watch Picard because it's not Chewbacca. No, it's not Star Wars. No.
That's my thing. My thing is Star Wars, but I do watch all the Trekkie stuff. But
You either like Star Wars or you like Star Trek. I'm a Trekkie.
Or you can like both.
You can like both. I mean, Star Wars is okay. Like I've watched them all. You know.
I haven't.
There's
I watched
parts.
the original Star Wars, and I'm like, nah. I'm like, I'm good. You know. But yeah.
Yeah.
We should do a Star Trek thing. Like
Ooh.
That would be fun. If I could get my husband to participate, that would even be Star Trek trivia or something.
Like my favorite line from Star Trek is your husband there, honey?
Oh,
Daddy?
yeah. Did you call me honey?
I did.
I just died.
My favorite line of Star Trek is to me, Captain, there'll be whales here.
He says his favorite line from Star Trek is, Captain, there'll be whales here.
My favorite line.
What's
From
Kurt's favorite line?
My
I
line.
mean, sorry, Captain.
Scotty.
Captain.
You know, Scotty was the best.
Captain Unicorn.
Scotty
Okay,
was
everybody.
the
Can I
best.
tell him your real name? Is it okay?
No.
No.
Just we're good. Don't. Don't.
Oh, she's. He loves it. He loves it, and he doesn't care.
But watch
yes.
Picard. Did you watch Picard, Eddie?
I watched, with him. We saw it. I think when is the new season coming out?
Did you guys like it?
Watched Picard with John, and I
Yeah.
actually got interested.
Did you enjoy Picard?
Yes. Yep.
I did
I
too.
cried.
And like it
I cried.
got such bad
It was just slow.
ratings from like
I'll have to
everybody.
push
Was like,
through.
I'm like, I loved it.
I thought it was good, even though I didn't like the other shit. But
All right, we're kind of off base now.
That's fine.
Let's end this. But
It's the chair. It was my chair. I got distracted.
I did real everything.
Captain's log. Stardate 1.2.3.7.
but I'm 7 of 9, bitch. I want somebody to like. I want someone to make my default Abby like with like the 7 like with her Borg stuff on my face in the cartoon. I want that to like so I can have it. Do you know 7 of 9, Maria?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She's quite boobalicious.
Hot.
He is badass bitch. 7 of 9. Annika.
Major crush.
Me too. I let 7 and 9 hit it. So there it is.
Wait, is that the blonde lady?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh
Yeah,
my
I
gosh.
Yeah.
And also her girlfriend too. I think her girlfriend is very pretty.
Don't give spoilers away, Kody.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Jesus. All right. As for Sister Wives, thank you guys for watching us tonight. And being here again. It's so great laughing with you guys tonight. And maybe tomorrow, possibly, we could do the tell-all for part 3 of the single life, which I would like to do. And I know there's been a lot going on, obviously. So I know I've been doing much member stuff, but
What does that say? What's happening?
like, this has been the worst year of my life, and I cannot, 22 is my lucky number. So I thought 2022, this is gonna be my year. Yeah. No, 2022 said, oh no, it's not. But I've always been better on odd years for some reason. Odd years I do great on, even years not good. So yeah, so hopefully tomorrow night we could do like the part 3 of the single life reunion. And that's it. So I want to thank everybody for being in the chat. I want to thank everybody for the super chats that you sent us. Also, I want to thank man. Also, I want to thank my panelists, Meri and Addie, who are both running like my accounts for me.
Y'all are amazing.
If it wasn't for these two ladies, I don't know where I'd be, to be honest with you. Much love to both of you. And tomorrow, hopefully, we can do single life. So with that being said, and to all my moderators who I appreciate and love, thank you for doing your, I feel like an Oscar speech.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's beautiful. It's this time of year. We're giving
Love
thanks.
our moderators.
Oh my God, guys, thank you so much for this. You don't know what it means to me. And I want to thank my husband, the light of my life.
You are so welcome.
And mostly God. So there we are. I've covered all the bases. Y'all are great. And have a great night.
Bye.
Bye.